When you remove sugar from your diet, you stabilize your blood sugar and insulin levels, helping your body burn fat and putting you in control of hunger and cravings. But sugar is addictive, so how do you stop eating it? It's doable. In this video, I share 5 steps you can take today to get sugar out of your life. The first step has to do with what you're telling yourself. If you're telling yourself that you can't stop eating sugar, you'll make it harder to break free from sugar cravings. If phrases like "I am hopelessly addicted to sugar" or "something is wrong with me" are part of your vocabulary, you're not being fair to yourself. The reality is that sugar is an addictive substance that causes the release of feel-good chemicals in your brain, giving you a temporary sugar high that feels good. Most of us make that connection between junk food and pleasure when we are very young, so there is no shame in wanting to eat it, and you're not weak or pathetic for being drawn to it. Instead of the negative self-talk, put sugar in the past. Read down through the comments under my videos and you'll see people who are now saying things like, "Life is excellent without sugar." Just adopt their new perspective as your own. Even if it's not true for you yet, they were once in the same boat that you are in now, and you can break free from sugar as well. The next step to getting sugar out of your life is to utilize short-term goals. Telling yourself that you can never eat sugar again is as defeating as telling yourself that you can't give it up. When we use absolutes like "never again," it feels heavy and overwhelming, and more times than not, your good intentions backfire. Instead, set a goal to give up sugar for just today. When you get success with 1 day, step it up to 2 days, 1 week, and so on. It's when we go too far into the future that we feel the anxiety build, making it easier to go back to sugar as a coping mechanism. Step 3 is to fill up on foods that stabilize your blood sugar. It is the dips in blood sugar that bring on the intense hunger that is hard to dismiss. Each time that you eat sugar and refined foods like the 3 C's, right? Cookies, cakes, and candies, you set your blood sugar on a roller coaster ride with quick peaks and steep crashes that make you feel out of control of your hunger. The secret is to add blood sugar stabilizing foods as you are subtracting sugar from your diet. By filling up on non-starchy vegetables and healthy fats and protein, you stabilize your blood sugar and prevent the crashes that bring on cravings. And this concept of adding as you subtract is the basis of my 0-1-2-3 strategy that has been downloaded by tens of thousands of people. If you would like to learn it, you can download it for free on my website and watch 4 videos that explain how to get it working for you. Step 4 is to avoid extreme hunger. If you let yourself get too hungry as you are transitioning to a sugar-free life, your body will try to get you to eat by spiking cravings. Oftentimes when we set out to stop eating sugar, it's part of an overarching goal of wanting to lose weight. But when that motivation hits, you get inspired to change everything at once, right? So we want to reduce how much we're eating, we want to start an intermittent fasting routine, and we want to join the gym. And these are all beneficial practices, but if we start doing them before we've mastered step 3 and stabilized our blood sugar, that's when we struggle with hunger, making it hard to resist sugar and junk food. When you take the time to stabilize your blood sugar first, you keep insulin levels low, which allows stored energy from fat to be released and burned. And at that point, your body feeds off of itself, making you feel naturally less hungry and making it easier to then add weight loss accelerators like intermittent fasting and exercise. Step 5 is to use stoppers so you can rely less on willpower. A stopper is an item, drink, or activity that allows you to separate from eating. This can be as simple as popping a stick of sugar-free gum in your mouth, brushing your teeth, or sipping on a minty tea after a meal. The stopper changes the taste in your mouth, and that new minty fresh flavor makes it less desirable to keep eating sweets. In other words, stoppers bring acceptance. Eating is enjoyable, and sometimes we just don't want that enjoyment to end. Stoppers are pattern disruptors. When you use one, you move into acceptance that the meal is over. Pie is short-lived enjoyment. Living in a fit, healthy body is lifelong freedom. So sugar, it has no redeeming qualities and it can take over your life. And that was the reality for me for many years. Back then, I did not think living a sugar-free life was possible. Today, staying away from sugar is easy for me to do, but getting here was not the flip of a switch. I remember nights of going to bed at 6 p.m. because I was determined to stick to my guns and not give in to my sugar cravings. Those moments are hard to go through, but they are the times that move the needle and pave the way to freedom. I hope these 5 steps have helped you. If you would like a copy of my 0123 strategy so that you can add the right foods as you are subtracting sugar, you can download it through the links provided here. Please join my channel by clicking the subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.